Hi, welcome back to Reading with Money. I'm Money, and this is a very short intro to part 2 of my Wonderthon vlog. I'm not going to explain it all again. Go watch part 1 and then come back here and watch part 2 and see how this very chaotic, amazing 2 weeks ended. And yeah, back to past me. Hello, it's Sunday night. I didn't do any updates today. So here I am with the daily update. I had to work today on the reports, but I did finish them an hour and 15 minutes before the deadline. I'm great. But I did also do other things, such as watch the TBR Trail live show, which was great fun, as always. And we've got some really good prompts for next month, which is great. And what else did I do? I worked on my journal so that it's ready for this week, and worked a little bit on my reading journal as well while I was doing those things. And yeah, that was pretty much it for today. I read a few pages of Cuddy, which is right here next to me. Here's the bookmark. I did read quite a bit yesterday, and it does read quite fast because most of it is kind of poetry. I'm on page 62. So yeah, I'm not sure if I should leave this here at home and read when I'm home and take my Kindle and read something else on my Kindle. I might do that because this doesn't feel like a book to read on the bus. For some reason, it feels like a book to read quietly at home. So I might have to do that, which means that I need to think about what to read next. And I'm thinking I want to read Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I need to talk to my sister and see if she's ready to start it tomorrow, because I think that's what I want to read. I was checking my spreadsheet to see what else I had thought about reading. I could also read Lesser Ruins by Mark Haber to start another infantry path. That was my original plan. My plan was to start with that book. My plan was to start Wonderthon with that book, which is, crazy to think about. But for the first path of the infantry, I always want to go with something short so that it doesn't cost as much, because the maximum you can get is with Lesser Ruins I can get 8 points. But I don't know if it's better to just read something shorter, get those, 5 points earlier, whatever, and then move on to the next path. So I don't know what else I have that is that short that I want to read. I really don't know. So I need to think about that. But that is a tomorrow me's problem. I'm gonna try to read a few pages of Cuddy before I go to bed. It's already 11, so I don't have much. I am tired of doing nothing, basically. I didn't do anything, but it's so cold, and tomorrow is going to be so cold, apparently. Minus degrees cold. At least in sensation, not actual temperature, I think, but still, we don't get that in Montevideo usually. I have such a long day tomorrow. I leave when it's still dark out and I come back home when it's dark already. At least the winter solstice has passed, so technically we are gaining a minute of light every day now. My God. Like my dad says, winter is closer to being over now. It barely just started. Anyway, I'm gonna go do something. I need to prepare my stuff for tomorrow too. That means I need to get up from bed. That was not a good idea. All right, see you tomorrow. It's 1 a.m. on Monday. This was not a good idea. And also, this book just made me cry, and I was not expecting that. But I finished Cuddy. All right. I did not make a good decision here for myself, because now I have to go to bed and I have to wake up so early tomorrow, and it's still so cold. And I will not tell you about today, because today was not a good day, mostly, because, yeah, but I'll tell you tomorrow because I can't. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. I was not expecting to cry on a Monday night. It's a lot of points, though. Okay, bye. Hi. Yes, I'm wearing a scarf at home. It's still so cold. But I haven't turned on the AC yet, so I guess that's good. Anyway, today is Tuesday. It was sunny today at least, so that was nice. And I've been home for a few hours, and I've been reading Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I finally started it. I told my sister that I had to. It's too many points. I can't pass it up. So yes, I have an hour and something left. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of reading. I do have to tell you about yesterday. Yesterday was a pretty bad day. Like I said, it was very cold, and I took an Uber to work because I wasn't going to go to the coast to wait for the bus. And I left my water bottle in the Uber, and I was late to work. And I had trouble contacting the driver to get my bottle back. I finally got it back today after going insane with the stupid help menus. But yes, I did it. And yeah, then I went to work at my other school, and I could leave early because some other teachers were absent, and yes, they moved my classes, and I left early so I could go home, take a shower, and get in bed, where I spent the rest of the day. And I finished Cuddy. Oh, I didn't say that, did I? Yes, I did. And I finished Cuddy, as you saw. Which means that I have read 9 books, well, 10 almost, and I have passed 3,000 pages. Which means I will probably be able to pass 4,000 pages again, like I did in the first Wonderthon. So I'm happy about that. And my page average has gone up quite significantly. So yeah. Oh, I forgot something else I read. Yesterday on the bus, and as soon as I got home, I read Once Upon a Time in the North by Philip Pullman. I forgot about that. It's a prequel to his Dark Materials trilogy, which I loved, and I want to reread because I've only read it once, and I should reread it. And this one follows Lee, and I love Lee. Such a good character. It's a short novella. It's like 100 pages or something. So cute. Loved it. So yeah, that took me just a bit of time, and I submitted that for a new path on the infantry board. So yes, I need to decide what I'm going to read for the big points, the big tiers for this next path that I'm on. But I haven't decided yet. But I wanted to read Atmosphere because it is a historical fiction book, and it's blue. So lots of points there. And yeah, that's why I'm reading this now. And tomorrow I'll have to see what else I read. I don't know what I'm in the mood for. That's the problem. Apart from this, because I've been wanting to read it for a long time. So, Atmosphere. Long, roundabout way of getting to the point. Atmosphere is the latest Taylor Jenkins Reid book. It follows Joan, who is an astronaut in the 1980s, and she's part of the shuttle space program, the space shuttle program, and yeah, it's also a sapphic romance. That's pretty much all I can tell. I'm liking it so far, except there's certain moments where I feel like the romance, or like certain things that feel too cloyingly sweet. Like very cliche falling in love kind of thing. I'm not sure I like that. And I feel like in her other books it wasn't like that. This one feels like I don't know, like everything is too perfect. I don't know. So the romance itself is not really pulling me in. But I am very invested in the astronaut story itself because I love space, and I love the space race and all of that. I've always loved that. I've always been fascinated. Like when Joan talks about space and how she feels about space, I feel that. But I also feel like it's nothing new. The things that she's saying about space, I don't know if I'm making sense, but I'm liking it. I don't think it's going to be my favorite, although I have already teared up at a point because the book goes back and forth in 2 different timelines. So I know what's going to happen, and then you get to see the characters after the thing has happened. And yeah, I don't know. So we'll see how it ends. I've heard the ending is heartbreaking, but I'll tell you later today. I'm going to take a break now to have dinner, maybe watch some YouTube while I eat. And then yes, back to reading it is, and to decide what else I'll read. All right, I'm so sorry for the messy update and whatever my hair is doing. That is annoying. I need to get a haircut again. No, no! What? No. That was bad. That was mean. Oh my god. Son of a bitch. I hated that. I hated that a lot. I've been crying for 15 minutes. Okay, so that book made me cry a lot. It was just as emotional as I thought it was gonna be. I don't know what I'm gonna rate it. I'm still not sure about the middle part of the book, and I'm not sure if I like the ending. But it made me cry so much. All right. I'm exhausted. Hi, hello. I am still wearing this sweater and the same scarf. It's Wednesday. It was my niece's birthday today, her first tiny baby birthday. I can't believe she's 1 year old. She was born during last year's Wonderthon. Completely derailing my reading for the rest of the readathon. But yes, it's fine. So today I left work at midday. I went over to my sister's house. So we had lunch there and, had a little cake, little candle. So sweet. The actual celebration is on Saturday, so I'll be out of commission on Saturday too for most of the day. In fact, most of Friday night also, because I'm going over to her house and staying over there so I can help prepare everything, because my sister has an extra bedroom there. So I might be able to read once I go to bed, but not much reading being done. But I'll make up for it. I'll definitely be making up for it. So yes, I am currently reading, I decided to read The Trouble with Mrs. Montgomery Hearst by Katie Lumsden. She's a booktuber. I'll be tagging her down below as well. I read her other book, The Secrets of Heartwood Hall, and I really loved it, and I'm really enjoying this. This is an homage to Jane Austen and Elizabeth Gaskell, if I remember correctly, but I haven't read any Elizabeth Gaskell, so Jane Austen is my reference for this. I'm really enjoying it. It's historical fiction. It's gonna get me a bunch of points because it's like over 450 pages. And I started it last night. I read a couple of chapters and then I went to bed. And today I read a bit on the bus, and I've been reading now during Bailey's sprints. I think I've read, I don't know, maybe 50 pages in like an hour of sprinting almost. But I was doing other things. I also got dinner, as you probably saw before. So I'm gonna go and do some chores, like to get ready for bed and make sure I have everything ready for tomorrow. And yeah, then I need to decide if I'll stay here on the sofa or go to bed. If I go to bed, I'll probably fall asleep, so I might just stay here for a while and read until a reasonable hour, because I do have to go to work early. But I only have 2 more days. I have only 2 more days of work. Tomorrow is my busiest day, my longest day, I should say. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're doing fun holiday stuff at school anyway. Okay, talk to you later. Hello, it's Thursday. I have once again allergies. Anyway, I bought this thing today. It's a hoodie. It's so big. Like, what? You can't even see the bottom of it. It's so long. And I think it's safe to say that if I'm here at home and you're watching a vlog and I'm home, this is what I'm wearing from now on for the rest of the winter. I am in love with it. Anyway, it's Thursday night. I just finished A Trouble with Mrs. Montgomery Hearst. You can barely see the gold foiling of the lettering there, but whatever. I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. I can't believe it took me this long to read it. That was mainly because I went to bed last night. And then today, I didn't take as many buses as I was hoping to. I actually took an Uber to one of my jobs. Because, yes, timing. Anyway, loved it. Would recommend for anyone who has read and who loves Jane Austen. And I assume Elizabeth Gaskell and Anthony Trollope. I have not. That's what it says in the author's note at the end. I need to go take my allergy medicine and hopefully like nip it in the bud before it becomes really bad. But yes, I don't know what to read next. I truly don't know what to read next, and that is a problem. I feel like I need to read something short so I can get through the first 2 tiers of the infantry board, but I don't know what. I don't know what would be worth it. Like, what do I have that I want to read or maybe reread? I was just thinking that I could reread another one of the twins books, because now I started the first one. I kind of want to read them all in English. Like, I originally read them all in Spanish years ago, and then I bought the box set and I haven't read them except the first one now. So I could do that. Hold on. Like, it's this. It's what is it, 183 very small pages. So I could read this. I know it gets me just a few points, probably. I might just do that. I don't remember what happens in the second book. I remember the first one a lot because it's the one that I owned, actually, and the other ones I remember borrowing them from my aunt, if you're British. I don't know what my accent is, I'm sorry. I borrowed them from my aunt, so I don't remember reading like the subsequent series that many times. I've read the first one so many times. I really remembered all the different events that the twins go through, so it might be interesting to just read this. I think I might do that. But then, what do I read for the second one? I don't know what I want to read. I have run into a problem, which is I had a lot of it planned, like things that I knew I wanted to read, and now I've run out of them. And the things I still have in my plan, I'm not sure I want to read them right now anymore. I read a few pages of Lesser Ruins by Mark Haber, and it's not going to be a Wonderthon book for me, I think. The style that he has, at least I've read only one other book by him since Sebastian Sevis, is very rambly, and that sometimes can lead to fast reading, but I don't think it's going to be the case for this. So I don't know. My other options, I want to keep reading something in our genre as much as possible, but I was trying to see like what do I have that I actually want to read. Also, I won't be able to read that much tomorrow and Saturday. I think did I mention that it's my niece's actual celebration of her birthday, and I've been enlisted by my sister to help out. So tomorrow night I'm actually going to spend the night over there and help out with the preparations and everything. The birthday is at midday. I will probably stay most of the afternoon there. So Friday and Saturday are not looking like a reading day, like reading days that much. So I don't know what to do. I'm very conflicted. I should go to bed now. I'm gonna put this book away. I might start this tonight before I go to sleep. I don't remember any of this. I'm reading the contents. I don't even know these names. Like, these names are new. Anyway, I guess you'll see soon what I end up doing. Hello, it's Friday. I literally have like a few hours left of work and then I'm free for like 2 weeks. I cannot wait. But I need to get ready. I am struggling to get up because I have both cats sitting on top of me because it's so cold and I haven't turned on the AC. But yes, I need to get up and get everything ready to go to my sister's house today, like to sleep over there. So I need to get my pajamas and whatever it is I'm wearing tomorrow for the birthday, makeup, shoes. I might just put on the shoes that I'll be wearing anyway, just less things to carry. Take all of that to school, finish my day of work, and then go to my sister's house. I am almost finished with the twins book that I was reading, The Twins of Sullivan. Really enjoying it. It's lovely. I am slowly starting to remember what is happening, like what happens in this book, but again, it's not one that I've read many times, so yes. It wasn't very clear in my memory, but it is very enjoyable. I still haven't decided what to read next. Someone in the Discord was saying that, I was saying that my delusional self thought that maybe I could read the second one in the Farseer trilogy, which is over 500 pages. I think that if I didn't have my niece's birthday, I probably could. But yes, I mean, I could just read Sunday, I could just read all day, and I could do it. I can definitely read 500 pages in a day. But it is a long book, so I might take it in case I want to start it tonight. Maybe, and then yeah, we'll see. I'll also take my Kindle. Maybe I'll read something short in the middle tomorrow. I don't know what to do, but I'm taking it just in case. I think it would be a lot of points. So yes, I need to get up from here. Shuri has already left my lap, so I still have Lila there. Hi, baby. Wish me luck. I don't want to get up. Hi, it's Saturday night. I just came home. I did not have time to update anything yesterday, I think. Did I update at midday? Who knows? I read this yesterday in full because I wanted to start an infantry path, and then I don't know if I'm going to finish it, so we shall see. Yesterday I went to my sister's house to help her prep for my niece's birthday, which happened today. It was lovely, so nice. It was great seeing like all my family, and yeah. The baby is just so adorable. She behaved so well, even though there were like over 60 people there. Just the best. And yeah, I wanted to show you my lovely shirt before I go and put on my pajamas because the plan is to read all night today. This was fantastic. I had forgotten many of the things that happened here. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is like the second one in the Sullivan Twins, St. Clair's series. I don't know what it's called. And I did not remember this one at all. Very good. Very, very good. 5 stars. And now I was sitting here thinking what to read. Because I was thinking that maybe I would read Assassin's... What's the second one? Royal Assassin. But I decided that I don't want to rush it. I know I could read 500 pages of that very easily between like tonight and tomorrow, but I don't want to do that. And then I thought I could read this. This would give me quite a bunch of points because it is blue historical, but I don't know if I feel it might be too dense. So I was thinking I need another blue historical, and I remembered that I have started this before, and I've only made it like 90 pages in, so that means that I still have like 240, and even that gives me quite a bunch of points, and I can definitely finish this tonight. So I'm going to finally finish the Bedlam Stacks, which I think I started in March. It's the end of June. Anyway, I'm gonna do that, and yeah, then I'll see what I read for tomorrow, because I was thinking maybe shorter books, more points is the best way to do this. Today there was a battle. We won. We did infantry against Alnwick. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it actually. And we won by a gingerbread house, which was great. It was very good for boosting team morale because we're still in last place, but it's fine. We finally like worked out a strategy, and we were like, we're going to put all our points into infantry, and we really built it up. And yes, I think it was fair that we did that, and we battled all the teams, all in different categories. I think that that's pretty good. And yeah, that's it. I don't know if I'm actually going to have dinner because we ate quite a bit, but there's cake. I might just eat cake in a while. And yeah, I should probably drink some water. But that will be later. Anyway, I'm going to read. Bye.
Like, I mean... Crazy.
Someone got a tattoo? I love our team. Hi, it's editing me here. I can't believe I forgot to explain the tattoo. Okay, so last year in the live show for the results, someone said that, I don't know what people were talking about. I rewatched this, I will explain. But anyway, someone said that whoever got the first Wonderthon tattoo would get like 1,000 Wonder points. And Marcela in our team kept talking about that at the beginning of the readathon, like joking about it. And then Olna, who is a new member of the team, went and got the Warwick crest, the Warwick coat of arms on her thigh. And she told us, like, I don't know, she told us this was happening, and we were all like going insane. And then the picture came, and Lizzie gave us the 1,000 Wonder points, so we got our castle because of the tattoo. I can't believe I forgot to explain all of this. Anyway, it was fantastic. It was an amazing moment, and we got our castle. And this is why later on I talk about how we're getting a new battle, because Lizzie did the spinner wheel and we got graphic novels count as 1 for battles instead of half, and people read graphic novels, and we got a last battle, and it was such a perfect chaotic ending for what will happen. And just, yes, it was incredible. Also, Lizzie said that if we could find the timestamp in the video where in the live show when she talked about that she would give us the points. So I went back and watched the video, and other people were watching it too, and like we narrow it down, and I finally found it. It was a comment from someone, and Lizzie acknowledged it, I guess, and so she gave us the points. And I also found that I said, like, don't tempt me because I'm at my silly tattoos era, and that's still true. I'm still tempted to get the little owl, not the full crest, but like the little owl. I'm still tempted. So thank you for showing everyone your tail. I'm still tempted to do that, so stay tuned, I guess. Anyway, I'm going back to editing, but I had to say this. I can't believe I forgot to do an actual update on this. Hi, it's the last day of the readathon. It's Sunday afternoon. I have just finished the Bedlam Stacks because I fell asleep reading last night. And yeah, I woke up a bit later than I wanted to. But yes, I'm in bed because it is horrid outside, but I'm very cozy with my new hoodie and, you know, staying in bed. So the only dilemma now is to pick what will be the last book for the readathon, because I don't think I can read more than one unless I choose novellas, which I don't want to do because our feast has dropped quite significantly because people have been reading graphic novels to try to like get another battle, though I don't think we will, maybe. We are still like 20 books away. I don't know if everyone in the team finishes another book. We might. I don't know. So I don't know what to read. I'm trying to get as many points as possible though with my books. I would need to find another blue historical. That seems to get me the most points. And I do have an infantry path to finish. I don't know what to do. The best thing would be something over 400 pages, because I know I can read 400 pages from now until midnight. Actually, until 1 a.m. I just started the readathon at my midnight, so I could extend it to Lizzie's time, which is an hour later than mine. So 1 a.m. So either a blue historical, I'm trying to think what I have. I could reread something, but I don't think I want to. Because I reread a lot of things. I need to think, but I'm just gonna finish lunch now. I'm having leftover cake from yesterday, and yeah, then I guess I'll decide. I could always just read the last Murderbot book. I don't know. I'll talk to you when I figure it out. Well, the readathon is officially over. It's 1:30 a.m. and I didn't update anything. So I decided to read Cinnamon and Gunpowder by Eli Brown, I think. This has been on my TBR for ages. I think because I saw Ruby and Amy from Maystar Reads talking about it at some point. But anyway, I had this on my radar because it works for TBR Trail. So yes, I gave it a shot. I read 56% of it, and then I decided I'm not going to continue. For now, at least, I will finish it at some point because I am curious to see what happens. But I thought it was going to be the tone threw me off. I thought it was going to be something else. It's about this chef, 19th century, right after the Napoleonic Wars, I think. And he is taken by this woman pirate, who promises to keep him alive if he cooks a royal meal every Sunday. And I thought it was going to be funnier than it was. It had some funny moments, but it got really dark pretty soon. And I was not in the mood for that, so I wasn't enjoying it. So I made it to 50%, then I decided to make it a bit further into it, I think 59%, so I could log 200 pages and get a bit more of the bonus. And yeah, and then I switched over to Murderbot 7, System Collapse. It's the 7th book in the Murderbot Diary series by Martha Wells. It's the last book that is out, so I'll be finally caught up with the series. I binged the first 4 novellas during the first Wonderthon, so it was fitting that I read this one now. But I've only made it to, 67% of it before 1 a.m. So it's still kind of for a lot of points, I think. So that was pretty good. And now I just have to wait. We have a battle tomorrow. And yeah, I need to go to bed so I can actually be awake during the battles tomorrow, because it's like 9 a.m. my time. But yeah, I think that's it for now. I'm going to do what I just said. Well, hello. A lot of things have happened. It's Monday morning. There was some drama involving disqualifications. I'm not gonna get into it, but it didn't affect us. Thank God. It was no one from our team. I do feel really bad about this happening, because yeah, like, this readathon is for fun. Like, why would you cheat? Anyway, I feel very sorry for Lizzie and the captains having to deal with that, because I imagine it was not fun. But anyway, battles happened. We declared against Onweg in infantry, was it? Yeah, infantry. We won by a 3-tier wedding cake. It was a nice way to end, and we did not get attacked. Dover had 3 battles. and they attacked Bodium twice in the same category. And then Alnwick. Like, I don't know how they did it. I had forgotten about the jousting benefits. I'm pretty sure it had something to do with that. And maybe their castle also had, maybe they won the same thing as our castle. Did I mention the castle benefit that we got? This is how we got a battle. Like, we got the benefit of graphic novels not counting for half of a book for a battle. Anyway, yeah, I don't even know. So yeah, it has been a crazy. We're just now waiting for the ghosts to be removed. I don't think we had that many this time. In other years we had quite a few ghosts, so that helped our points a lot. I don't think we had that many this time. But it's fine. It's fine. And then we have to wait for tonight for the live show. It's gonna be great. I am sitting here freezing because the temperature is in the minus Celsius today, at least the feels like. So yeah, it's really cold, but I'm sitting here journaling. I'm finally catching up with my journal. I think I had like a week of books to log. And yes, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Should I read more today? No, I do want to finish Murderbot today, definitely, and maybe fight through Cinnamon and Gunpowder. Maybe I'll get excited about it at some point, and I want to start Royal Assassin. So yeah, I want to read it during the holidays so I can do the vlog, and that's it. Okay, I'm off. Well, Wonderthon is over. I cannot speak. Wonderthon is over. That's what I tried to say. I'm very tired. I don't even know why. Because I haven't done much today. I spent most of the afternoon journaling, and then I finished System Collapse. 5 stars. So good. I want to go over some final stats and then talk a little bit about the live show. So I ended up reading technically 15 books, although 2 were not finished, but they were over 50%, which meant 4,626 pages, which means that I have surpassed my first Wonderthon stats in pages, at least. The first year I read 20 books, but my average page length was 208, and this year it's 308, so I feel very proud of myself. I read a lot more. And yeah, in total I got 411.3 points, which is more than the previous years as well. I think I was smarter in where I allocated my points, but also I was reading longer books and the bonus, and yeah. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then Ruby shouted me out today in the live show as, you know, team spirit kind of thing. And that was so sweet. So yes, I'm very happy about that. I do love our team. I think our team is the best, and I love all the people there, and I love the vibes and the friendships, and yes. This readathon is the best. I am so happy. I'm also happy that I got one of my students. Have I mentioned this? I got one of my students to join. She has been a student of mine for a very long time, and she loves reading, and so I told her about this, and yeah, she impressed me a lot because she read a lot, and she was so excited about everything, and yeah, it was great. She read a bunch of long books too, so shout out to Sophie. And yeah, that's it. The live show was great. We ended up in 4th place, of course, like we all knew that. And yes, Dover won. Good for them. I still don't understand how they read that many books, but you know, whatever. And yeah, I just can't believe it's over. I someone said in the live show today, it's 50 weeks until Wonderthon 4.0, and yes, I love it. I can't wait. So I think I'm going to finally wrap it up here. At some point I still need to film an intro for this vlog, and I have to start editing. Unlike last year, in which, you know, I was so taken with my niece being born that I did not edit Wonderthon 2 vlog. I will do it this time. I will edit this vlog. But yes, once again, shout out to Lizzie for creating this amazing, amazing readathon, and all the captains, obviously, but mostly Ruby, because yes, she's the best. We love our captain. And yeah, everyone I mentioned, all the captains, everyone will be in the description below. Go follow them. Join Wonderthon next year. Join the blue team. Thighs out forever. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe to see what else I do the rest of the year. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Happy reading.